Erev Tov Rabotai, we are continuing with our Mishna Yomi Masechet Shabbat. We're up to Perik Chaf Mishnah Gimel. Today's Mishnah should be Leilun Nishmat, Neria ben Svetlana Aranbai ben Eliyahu ben Burcha Israelov Menuchatam Began Eden. Amen. The Mishnah continues to discuss various laws of preparing food on Shabbat. And shorin et chiltit befoshrin. We may not soak chiltit in warm water to make a liquid that is typically drunk as medicine. Chiltit is a type of sharp herb. Now, since preparing medicine often involves grinding herbs, which is a forbidden melacha, preparing any medicine, even if it does not involve grinding, is considered a weekday activity and therefore forbidden by rabbinic law. But one may pour chiltit into vinegar to make a liquid that is typically used as a food dip. And the commentaries do explain that one may put the chiltit in vinegar even if he wishes to use it as a medicine, because it looks like he's simply preparing a dip. And on the previous point where we said you may not soak chiltit in warm water, the commentaries do say that for this reason, one may not soak the chiltit in water even to drink as a beverage, because it appears you're drinking it as a medicine. But like we said, one may put it into vinegar. The Mishnah now teaches some laws regarding animal fodder, beginning with vetch, a legume used as animal feed. Then we may not soak vetches in water so that any waste mixed with the vetches will float to the top. Nor may we rub vetches with our hands in order to remove any waste stuck to them. These activities are forbidden under the melacha of selecting, but one may put vetches mixed with waste into a sieve or into a basket to store them, even though the waste may fall through the holes of the sieve or basket, since this is not his intention. And the commentaries say this follows the opinion of Rabbi Shimon, who holds that one may perform a permitted act even though it will possibly bring about a forbidden result that he does not intend. One may not, however, perform a permitted act that will definitely bring about a forbidden result. Therefore, one may not put the vetch into the sieve or basket if the waste will definitely fall through the holes. And it goes without saying that one may not put the vetch there while intending for the waste to fall through the holes. The whole permission was that it possibly will bring about a forbidden result. The Mishnah continues with laws regarding straw, which is another animal food. And kovrin et teven bakevara. We may not sift straw with the sieve in order to separate it from the bristles that surround the wheat kernels, which are not fit for animal consumption. Now, sifting, we know, is one of the 39 melachot that we learned in chapter 7, Mishnah 2. Sifting straw with the sieve, however, is not a biblical transgression of the melacha, because this is not the ordinary way to separate bristles from straw. Velo yitenenu al gabe makom gavoa b'shvil shered amotz. Nor may one put the sieve with the straw in it on an elevated area, so there is space between the sieve and the ground, in order that the bristles should drop through the holes in the sieve. That's also rabbinically forbidden form. It's a rabbinically forbidden form of sifting. However, one may take straw in a sieve and place it in a feeding trough, even though some bristles will likely fall through the sieve while he carries it, because his intention is not to separate the bristles but only to transport the straw. This too follows the opinion of Rabbi Shimon, and that is in Rabotai of Mishnah Gimel. Mishnah Dal now continues the previous Mishnah's discussion of feeding animals on Shabbat, beginning with the law about sweeping an animal's feeding trough. It is rabbinically forbidden to sweep a trough that has an earthenware floor, for concern that one might fill in small holes in the floor and thereby violate the melacha of building, because one wants to fill up these holes so that the animal's food will not get caught in them. The first ruling in our Mishnah discusses sweeping the floor of a trough that is a wood or stone container with its own floor. Golfin milifnei pitam, we may sweep dirt out from a trough that is placed before an ox that is being fattened for slaughter, provided that the trough is a container with a non-earthenware floor, so there is no concern for any holes being filled. And the commentators say the dirt is swept out so that it does not get mixed with the animal's food, which would cause the animal to reject the food. And if there is a lot of straw in front of the ox, we may move the straw to the sides on account of the dung, meaning so that the ox will not step on it and dirty it with the dung on its feet, which would cause the animal to reject the straw. These are the words of Rabbi Dosa. But the sages prohibit both sweeping the trough and moving the straw. They forbid sweeping the trough because they're concerned that people might mistakenly think it's also permitted to sweep a trough with an earthen bottom. And they forbid moving the straw because some of it is surely already dirty and the animal will never eat it. Since that part of the straw is noised and is muktzeh, it's forbidden to move any of the straw. And the Rav does say, "V'alacha kechachamim." The halacha does follow the opinion of the sages. That is in Rabotai of today's Mishna Yomi. Baruch Adonai leolam. Amen v'amen.